Now look, I know in the past I have said that X-Defiant could be the COD killer, and I've said that, you know, other franchises need to die, but I might be onto something with this one. What you're watching right now is Marvel Rivals, the brand new, I guess, Overwatch clone, but Marvel? You'll see in a second. If you haven't seen this game, it seems like everyone's playing this game right now instead of Overwatch, and I think that this might be, for the first time, the only competition that Overwatch has with its current format, and the reason that it might be so that Blizzard, wakes up and realizes, holy shit, we're not the only kid on the block anymore, we actually have to compete. Now let me just start off by saying I have played Overwatch for a very long time, right? I played Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2, and although I was a support player in both of those, I find myself in this game being more of a DPS and more of a tank player, more so than the healers, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Now, what you're seeing right now is some Magneto gameplay. Magneto is kind of like a Sigma tank in the way that he's very slow. His auto fire doesn't really hit for too much, even though, it doesn't seem like it hits for too much, even though it probably does hit for a lot. And you've also got the abilities, kind of like Zarya, to give yourself or your teammates a bubble, and you can also put up a Reinhardt shield that has very low durability. But that is kind of the basics of Magneto. Now, talking about this game killing Overwatch, or rivaling, no pun intended, Overwatch, is something I think is a very serious and warranted concern for Blizzard right now. Now, the only reason I can see that this doesn't take off in the way it seems to have is maybe it's not as big globally as we might think it is here in the US, because the opening day numbers only saw about 400,000 people. Now, they were concurrent, 400,000 people online on Steam. I'm playing on console, but I think that's something that we have to take into account, is that 400,000 people for an opening day launch is really crazy, and multiplayer servers no less is really good numbers, and the fact that these servers didn't crash is nothing short of incredible for NetEase. Now, what do I like about the game? What do I don't like about the game? I think that the abilities on some of these characters are kind of trash. I'll be honest. I think some of these characters are so much fun to play, and I really enjoy the variety in them, but I feel like some of them, they couldn't figure out how to give the character more than one or two abilities, and so they just kind of gave them buffs. And what I mean by that is a lot of these support characters have buff abilities to either increase damage or increase healing. And while they're support characters, and that's what they're supposed to do, I feel like some of them could have had, damage options or different options as far as, comparing it to Overwatch. Like Moira has a damage ability as well as having her healing ability, and I feel like some of these characters in this game don't really have that. Now, like I said, I really enjoy this game so far. The game's only been out for a couple of days, not even a couple of days, a day and a half really, and this is just the opening stages, and I'm sure the honeymoon phase will wear off and I'll hate this game as much as I hated Overwatch. But as of right now, my concerns with the game aren't that which Overwatch has, and so that's what I appreciate about it. Now, I will say the damage characters in this game are a lot of fun to use. I've been using Scarlet Witch and Iron Man. Iron Man's Pharah, pretty much, and Scarlet Witch is a mix between Moira and Sombra without the hacking. She can go invisible. She's got dashes. She has a little beam that's her damage, and her ultimate ability is this AoE kind of thing, and if it charges up all the way, it pretty much kills everybody in sight. Iron Man is just Pharah, like I said, nothing too groundbreaking there. And as far as the tanks go, Magneto is the one I've played the most of, as you're seeing the gameplay here. Like I said, he's slow as hell and needs another option as far as damage is concerned, or he needs another option as far as defense is concerned. But I think overall what really helps this game out is Marvel, right? Naturally, this game is a big hit with, people who like the comics and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I think that's why a lot of people are gravitating towards it. This is why I think Blizzard may need to wake up, because the IP of Overwatch is strong, yes, but I don't know if it's stronger than Marvel as a whole. We've got deep cuts in this game like Cloak and Dagger and Jeff the Landshark and, different Emma Frost for another one. I know she's an X-Man, but, different things so that not just the people from the MCU are happy with Wolverine and with Iron Man and Spider-Man, but you've also got these people that comics fans who really love the comics and love these characters are also into. They can play as Cloak and Dagger and Jeff the Landshark if you're a real psycho and psychopath. But I think that's where this game excels, is that branding is so much stronger than Overwatch, and I don't know if Overwatch can overcome that. The thing I will say that Overwatch has going for them is that they are a global game, and I think that for this game to succeed, it needs to be as global as Overwatch is, if not more than, because that will really boost the numbers. If people in other countries love your game as much as the people in the Americas love your games, you're going to do really well for yourself. Specifically, people in South Korea, in Asia, in I wouldn't say so much Europe, but pretty much South Korea and different parts of Asia are going to be the most important places for this game to be popular if it wants to rival Overwatch. Now, you're probably thinking, well, you said that about X-Defiant and X-Defiant shutting down. Yeah, I know. I'm not clairvoyant, but, I think that this game has done so much good in the fact that the Battle Pass is not time-locked. You can buy skins just by playing the game and earning currency. All the characters are unlocked at the beginning of at launch. You can play whoever you want. You don't have to unlock them or pay for them or anything like that. They're just there. You can pick who you want to play. That is so unique in the way that modern gaming has a way of, kind of making us think that because Fortnite has done it a certain way, then that's the way that the rest of the gaming industry needs to follow, and I just don't think that's right at all. I think that Rivals might be changing the gaming landscape with the ways that they are going about monetizing their game, with the ways that they're going about doing their Battle Pass. I mean, hell, I knew that the Battle Pass wasn't time locked, and I still bought it already. I mean, that is just a nature of the fact that I think what they've done is good, and I like the product, and so I'm going to play the product quite a bit. So, I know I'm kind of rambling now, but I just wanted to make this video because, A, I had a very good game with Magneto. I like the game. I wanted to put my thoughts out there. And I think Overwatch is in trouble if they don't step up their game. Now, I can't remember the last time I played Overwatch for enjoyment and didn't hate myself while I was playing it, or hate the people I was playing with. I haven't played on, I deleted Overwatch for this game, as a matter of fact, but, I wouldn't be surprised if the servers are pretty close to dead right now, just due to the fact that this game has popped off so far. Game's free to play, which is also another plus, but yeah, so I think that aids the game as well as the multitudes of other things I have said so far. Like I said, maybe it's just a honeymoon phase, but I can't find too much wrong with the game right now. I would say maybe too many people are playing DPS in quick play, but that's what's new there. Everybody wants to play damage characters. Nobody wants to heal. Nobody wants to be a tank. It is what it is, So, yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you leave your thoughts down in the comments below if you disagree with me. If you agree with me, let's start a dialogue. Who knows, I might make another couple videos about this game. I might not. I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much. I'll stop rambling now. Go watch the rest of my videos. Just kidding. I love you. Bye.
Maximum pulse!